Hey guys, as promised, I have the jollof rice recipe for you today. So for this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of basmati rice, 2 chicken stock cubes, 2 scotch bonnets. You're going to need about 4 red onions, 1 red pepper, tomato puree, 3 cloves of garlic. I've soaked some chillis in water. I've got about 5, and 1 tin of plum tomatoes. First thing we're going to start off with is making a sauce mix for the rice. You'll need to blend together the 2 scotch bonnets. You're going to need about 2 red onions, half of the red pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, and the soaked chillis. I'm blending these in 2 batches because my blender is more for like smoothies. It's not really that big, so if you do have a big one, you can just chuck everything in together and just make it all together, but I'm just going to do it in 2 batches. Once that's blended, I'm just going to add in the rest of the tin tomatoes and the remaining peppers and red onion that I left. So once that's all blended up, just put it aside, and on another plate I've got about 2 red onions that I've chopped up, got my tomato puree, and I've mixed in my chicken stock cubes with a cup of water. So in another pan, you're just going to add in about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Normally I don't like to add too much oil, but this recipe you kind of need it. So now I'm just going to add in my onions and just mix them until they become translucent, like this. And I'm going to add in this entire can of tomato puree. If you're using a tube, you could just measure it out as using half of the tube, but I think this is the perfect amount for the recipe, so if you can find these little tins, then they're the best ones. You're just going to mix that through, and I'm going to put it on low gas while I get my rice ready. And make sure you guys wash your rice. Some people add it without washing, but I find that really gross. But yeah, so I'm just here washing it a few times. I think I washed it about 4 or 5 times. Just keep washing until you can see the water running clear like this. So going back to your rice mix, and the colours have come through. It's getting more and more richer in colour, but it needs to be browned like this for the really authentic taste and flavour. Trust me, I've tried and I've made it before where I haven't cooked it enough and it doesn't have the same taste. So I've just added in my blended mix and we're just going to let that cook through. Make sure that you're checking up on it quite often, stirring it through, otherwise it's going to catch at the bottom. This is one of those recipes that you have to be really patient with to get the best out of it. Once you can see that the colour has gone quite dark orange, it means that it's cooked through. So I'm just going to add in my rice now. Once that's all stirred through, I'm gonna add in my cup of chicken stock. I'm just gonna mix all of that through so it's all combined. And just keep mixing in between because the rice takes in the water really quickly, and you don't want it to stick at the bottom. This is quite a moist, spicy rice mix. Usually goes well with chicken wings or chicken wraps on the side. It should look like this once the rice is cooked. And then I'm just going to give it a quick mix and just leave it to sit for a little while. And just giving you guys a warning, this is not for the light-hearted. If you can't handle spice, then this is not for you. This is the jollof rice with the wings from my last video. And I've just got some takeaway containers for my little brother and my brother-in-law, and just going to drop them off to their house because they really like this jollof rice mix. But yeah, like I said, it's not for the faint-hearted, and if you can handle spice, then you'll probably love this. If you do give it a try, make sure you tag me on Instagram. And if you enjoy the recipe, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.